For whom the bell tolls. For whom the bell tolls.
Ring. Old bells.
For whom the bell. For whom the bell.
Toll.
Whom the bell. Whom the bell.
Bells ring. Bells call. Bells toll.
There's a toll to pay. There's a toll to pay to be a vagabond.
Toll.
There's a toll to pay to be a vagabond.
Toll.
There's a toll to row to be a vagabond.
Ring. Toll. Tell. Toll. Tell. Cost. Tell. Told. Cost. Whom? Vagabond. Cost. Tell. Told. Tell.
It's a told tale to vagabond in the tolling. I think it's a told tale to vagabond. While you're vagabonding and your hair is winging in the wind, there's a told tale to tell, tall tale to tell.
Tell the tale of the telling, tolling, tilling, vagabond. Life's too simple for the vagabond, for whom the bell tolls, tolls and tells and tolls and tolls and tells and tells and tolls and tolls and tells and tells and skips and runs and tells and tolls and tolls and tells and tells and tolls and tolls and tells and tells and tolls and tells. For who is the vagabond? For whom the bell ringeth, ringeth, ring, 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 ring. Ringing, ringing, ringtone, for whom the ringtone rings. For
Vagabond telling, tolding,
telling,
I'm
told, telling and told and telling and told.
I'm telling you you're
told and telling and told and telling and told and telling and told. Who is there today? I don't know. It could be you, it could be anyone. It could be someone from far away on a moon or a star. It could be anyone, but it's not.
Calling all people who are interested in opening a cheese factory. Calling all people who are interested in opening a cheese factory. There are many places free in the town. If vagabonds want to stop and milk some cows, there's cheese to be sold. People like cheese.
I've dreamt of a life of cheese making. I've dreamt of a life of cheese making. I've dreamt of a life of cheese making. I've dreamt of a life of cheese making.
I dreamt of a life of making cheese, milking the cows and curding the whey. Dreamt of a life of making cheese, milking the cow and curding the whey. Turn around, turn around, turn around faster. Turn around, turn around, turn around faster. Making kefir, making cream, and making cheese out of the milk from the cows that you milked in the morning. The milk and the cows that eat the hay.
Curds and whey. In the cheese factory. It was a dull morning in the cheese factory. The machinery just ground on, and another wheel of cheese appeared, maturing as it went, but not believing in its fate. The cheese just rolled on and on and on.
The women that had worked in the curds and whey factory for hundreds of years, because when you work in a cheese factory for a very long time, you become part of the walls. They'd seen many rounds of cheese fall, many rounds of cheese fall, many rounds of cheese aging. But this is a new factory because you just started it because you just stopped your vagabonding. So, is the story the same? Is the aging the same? Did you just buy a cheese factory that somebody else had started?
I talked to the mould, inviting it in, saying, "Here's a place for you to come in, and you'll love this place. It's full of cheese." The mould said, "Yes, yes, 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 please."
I would like to work in a cheese factory, said the mold. That would be the best job anybody offered me. I would like to work in a cheese factory, said the molding green mold. That would be the best job anybody offered me.
I once knew of somebody that talked about starting a cheese factory, and they were looking for workers. They were looking for workers to come and stay. can see over that hill, not next to me. Take a form of transport. Take a form of transport. Take a form of transport. Take a form of transport to get there when you fly across the mountains. The mountains. I can see you. I can see you. I can see you in an armchair on a sheet hanging in the air. Oh, that's strange. An armchair in a seat hanging in the air from a sheet. Strange things people do when the vagabond's gone and they've spent too long working in the cheese factory. Somewhere near the mountains, there are people making things with sheets so they can travel to the cheese factory in an armchair on their own or with the birds, taking time to explore the scenery. Look just over there are the cows in the field making milk to go to the cheese factory that you are they flying to.
I want to fly to you. I want to fly to the cheese factory and land on the roof and then take a swirly, swirly, swirly pull right down into the vats of curds and whey and spend the day chopping cheese and making rounds of cheese, molding there, you and me, you are far, I am near. I will fly to the cheese factory every day. Maybe I can take the milk from the cows high on the hill. Maybe I can take the milk from the cows high on the hill. Maybe I can take the milk and run down the hill or fly down the hill, land in the factory quick. Make the milk and mold the cheese. Hold it in and let it happen, make it better, cross our good. I hope you'll let me work in the cheese factory that you'll open. I hope you'll let me work in the cheese factory that you will open with doors. I hope you'll let me work in the cheese factory that you open with children, cats, dogs. No. Yes, working women. Oh,
Yes. What a moment, what a moment, what a moment we are in. What a moment we are in. Thinking about abstract thoughts and things, and nothing really makes so much sense as it does when it's now and here, when space is compressed and time is stretched and the imaginary becomes the world. When days now. How did we start? When thinking things. When the bell. 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 When the bell was tolling. And called in the cheese factory.
Called in cheese factory.
Tick tock.
Called in.
Tock. Tick tock.
Called in the cheese factory.
Tick tock.
Called in the cheese factory.
Tock. Tick.
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 Called in the cheese factory. For the whom the bell tolls. Called in the cheese factory.
Tick.
Tock. Talking to you. Called in
Tick.
the cheese factory. For whom the bell tolls. Called in the cheese factory. I'm holding the toes. You're holding my toes. You're holding my toes. I can't work in the cheese factory. You're holding my toes.
Tick.
Call in the cheese factory. Hold my toes.
Tick.
Hold my toes. Hold my toes in the cheese factory. In the cheese factory. In the cheese factory. We're reading stories about your cheese making. Yes, for the boo. Yes, for the. Yes, the bell rings and you gotta start working. That's the tolling. That's the tolling. The toiling. That's the toiling and the tolling and the toiling of the cheese factory. It'll never go away. The curds and away. The curds are away. The curds are away. These hands do the cheese and the butter and the bread and the cheese and the wine and the butter and the cheese and the bread and the wine and the butter and the cheese.
Tock, tick, tock, tick, tock.
Waiting for you to come to this valley where nothing's happening unless you're here, where nothing gets made unless you open that cheese factory. We're all gonna die from starvation. We need
Contract's been signed.
Need the
The crooked lawyer has taken the money. The crooked planners are on their way.
Need the work. Need the work. Need the work. Crooked planners need the work. Crooked planners.
The greedy bankers have taken their money.
Crooked planners need the work.
The contractors are buying false goods. The wildlife has been cleared.
Crooked planners need the work.
The permits have been drawn on rice paper.
Crooked planners have seen to it. There will be a factory of cheese in the valley. There will be a factory of cheese in the valley.
The recipes are being skimped on.
No milk, no cream.
They've sourced poor ingredients.
Skim water.
Who cares? Who cares?
Who can take your hand, take me over to the factory place? Where's the mayor? 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 Who's been
The workers had moved from many places to arrive at the cheese factory. They weren't aware of the complex dealings that had been going on. They weren't aware of the rice paper contracts. They weren't aware of the lies. They weren't aware of the unscrupulous behaviour. They just wanted to work in the cheese factory, making cheese with the whey and the milk from the cows on the hillside. And at weekends make things to fly in out of sheets, rope and chairs, and one day commute to work on a regular basis using this form of transport. Poor weather allowing.
Jump, 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 yeah. Ooh, fly, fly with me, fly, fly, fly. Cheese, angel, cash-bearing cows. Are they for beef? No, they're not for beef. They're for water. No, they're not for water. They're for milk. Milk, 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 milk. There are two things that people in this valley do well. One of them is to fly and the other is to work. When you have mountains that are this tall and this pointy, there is an opportunity to open up vistas where cows can graze, milk can be pumped, tubes of milk can go down the mountain just like the water extras do after the snowfall, after the snow melt, or when the snow is melting. And then the milk can go directly to the factories. And the workers can work even if the whole way that it was set up was wrong, corrupt, without enough information, flimsy building, no housing, wrong types of heating, ways to waste milk. Please don't.
The workers came with creativity. The workers came with ideas. The workers came with creativity. The workers seized that creativity. The workers knew what to do with the creativity and the imagination that was lacking so badly everywhere else. They came to the mountain, they came to the valley. The workers came to the valley with creativity and ideas and a strong sense of community, unlike the others. The strong sense of community and creativity and imagination allowed things to happen. Things that were unexpected, things that were unknown, things that were not made aware of in the beginning. No one knew.
In the beginning, I made you aware of me in the beginning. I made you think of you in the beginning. I made you think of snow in the beginning. I made you wonder where it was going to happen. I made you look at your camera. I made you dance with your music. I made you take a shower every day. I made you eat your vegetables. I made you take your medicines. I made you walk along the river bank. Can you still do that? Nights falling on the cheese factory. Nights falling on the cheese factory. Nights falling on the mountain. Nights falling. Cheek, 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 cheek. Yes, that's what we'll have to come up with. Paid workers, not volunteers, but paid workers. That's a new idea. Workers that are paid for their value. Workers that are given what they're worth. Workers that have enough money to get two modes of transportation, and their children and their cats can have dinner.
Paid for their creativity.
Rewarding.
Paid for their creativity.
Paid for their creativity.
Paid for their creativity. The radical thinking just went on and on. The workers just went on and on with their radical thinking. Paying for creativity. Recognizing. Paying. So the culture will develop with creativity at the core. Economics was not really something that was going to be noted in this community. Economics was a false idea, a false god, never to be trusted. Creativity gave a much purer, more human touch. Developing understanding. Looking outside of oneself. Recognizing the differences. Acknowledging the different things that people were able to do. Recognizing the purpose of creativity when one person meets another person, there's more than is valued in the one person, because it becomes two, it doubles up and it doubles up again when more people. When the community develops, it gets doubling and doubling and doubling and doubling till the creativity is enormous. And it's surplus. It becomes surplus creativity, which can be shared even further. And as the creativity gets bigger and bigger, it can share more and more. More people can be allowed and take part in creative being.
Being creative.
Being creative.
Creative. I want to be creative.
Creative.